Guys, we got Budget EG and we're trying to get serious, K-serious. We got to get it ready for Southwest Speed Fest. Welcome to VTEC Academy. You're about to get schooled.
VTEC Academy is Honda Performance.
Not that easy. Well, guys, we're trying to get this thing ready and I need some help. I have an experienced driver though that I found, Brandon. Brandon Welsh from U-Wrench here in Tucson. He's an experienced race car driver. He's done a lot of setup. He's gonna help me with this car. You've had the car for a week. What'd you find wrong with it? What do we need to do?
So the brakes on it were phenomenal. The only thing that we had the biggest issue with at the track was the heat. It couldn't handle more than one, maybe two hot laps before it started overheating. I adjusted the alignment. We did some ducting for the radiator and everything to try and not have to remake the front end of the car. The seat I lowered. We did corner balancing on it. We got it to about a 49.8% cross balance.
Weight balance?
Yeah, which pretty much means that there's 6 pounds on one cross more than the other cross. So it's very little with this thing. It weighs about 2390 with me in it. I also swapped out the steering wheel to a deep dish one that's slightly bigger than the other one.
A little
it
more
helps
leverage.
with a little more leverage because it is a manual rack. So with the 245s up front, we have to have control. I also adjusted the rear camber, the front camber. I went to go out and test it again, and then we found out we had no brakes. So before I did some damage, I just drove it home.
Actually, we wore the pads down.
Toasty.
I hadn't checked those, thinking that my couple of trips to the track hadn't really worn them out, but they did. Apparently, we were down to metal almost on one of the things. So, so we're gonna redo the pads. The brakes aren't an issue though. They work well when there's pad material. As far as the overheating, remember I wanted to try and be stealthy with this thing. So I have like a 3/4 wide radiator and then 1/4 of it is intercooler, and that's really not gonna work. We're gonna need a full-size radiator, and then that's gonna mean they're gonna have to put an intercooler in front of it. So not gonna be so stealthy. We'll figure that out. Ducting, we had hoped would help it. I know in the past I've been able to actually get more laps on other cars with ducting, but this one did really kind of helped.
It was one of the, like, I didn't get to go to the track with it, but when I was driving home, I gave it a few runs
Through the gears.
out in Mexico, and
it's legal.
Yeah, it would jump up about 7 degrees from just a quick flooring. Which granted, if you're just driving around town or you're doing drag strip, it's not going to cause a problem. But when I do nothing but floored on the track, it is a problem.
It's going to be an issue. So anyway, we've got a few things that we need to do on this thing. I'm back down here in Tucson. We've got the Ridgeline and the trailer. We're going to pick it up. And we're going to bring it back to Phoenix, do the things, and then bring it back down here so we can get on the track again.
Yeah, or we might go to, we might cheat and go to the track that we're going to be racing in September and do some testing there.
Yeah.
That would be better.
Right, and it's the other thing too, with having
the long straights and the faster corners, it'll be better for the setup versus the tiny straights and really fast corners.
Yeah.
So Muscleman was definitely a good thing to give us the basis of what the big problems are, which really was tiny little preferences for me and the overheating.
Yeah. Okay, so based on your review, I'd say we gave you a car that was a C plus B minus. We can improve on that. So what I'm going to do, bring it back down to the shop, take care of all the things, and give you back an A plus car.
I like it.
All right, very cool. Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate your help as always.
Anytime, sir.
And if you guys are down here in Tucson and you need help with just normal maintenance on a car, check out U-Wrench. U-Wrench works on all kinds of cars, and you've been an experienced mechanic for quite a number of years. This particular setup, you can actually rent space to work on your own car.
Yes.
They have a paint booth here so they can do painting. On top of that, they have experienced mechanics here. If you want to just turn it over to somebody and have it done right, you can do that as well. So, and again, all makes. There's Porsches, BMWs, Dodges, Subarus, all sorts of stuff here in the lot. And of course, they do Hondas as well.
Yes, we do.
All right, cool. All right, let's get this thing down to Phoenix and get some work done. Good to go. Okay, Budget EG is back in the shop, and we are going to complete the improvements we discussed with Brandon. So, upgrade the brake shoes. Obviously, they were worn out. We're going to upgrade them at the same time. We are going to upgrade the cooling. That means a bigger radiator, something that is a little bit more capable of cooling this thing. Then that means we're going to have to redo the intercooler as well. That's going to have to go on front of the radiator. So, got a few things to do before we can get it out to the track next time. We're going to get it done because that's what we do. Hey guys, think about subscribing to our videos and maybe sharing it with a friend. Also, don't forget the bell. That way you get notifications when a new video comes out. Anyway, we're also going to be at Southwest Speed Fest. That's what we're getting this ready for. That's in September 21st, 22nd, Saturday, Sunday. That's at Atessa or Podium Club down in Casa Grande. If you're in the area, stop on by, say hi. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for joining us. We'll catch you next time. Okay, guys, Budget EG is back in.
He's trying to put it on his helmet, on his hat.
But I'm not going to remember what I said before, so I'm just going to go with whatever I want to say.
Sounds like me.
All right.
Free ball it.